Hey everyone, happy Independence Day for those of us in the United States, July 4th, 2020. Today is significant in a lot of ways, not just celebrating freedoms of our rights, our independence as a country. It is something very interpersonal as well. Today, the energy is strong. I feel it. I feel the energy very strong, and I hear the word dynamic changes. Okay, something dynamic coming in. So before I do that, I want to say that I'm very thankful to my guides. I'm thankful to my Creator for giving me the gifts, for giving me the gift of being a messenger so that I can use my voice to deliver messages that are needed to all of you and to myself from Spirit. And so I just want to take a moment to clear the energy. Just a deep breath in, please. And out. Moving that energy and making some space to receive the message and whatever message is here for you, to receive it without all the other chaos. So I'm going to breathe in one more time. And out, to remove and to think of it as a when you drain the sink, put water in the sink or bathtub and then you drain it, the water goes down. Think of the unneeded, unnecessary lower energies kind of in the way. So we're kind of asking Spirit to come in. We're breathing in to cleanse that energy, to remove it, to take it out, to send it on its way. So we have room for purification, for clarity of messages coming in. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you guys for being here. And so I just want to actually ask Spirit, what energy, what's the core energy today with the collective? Now, guys, bear in mind these collective readings. For some, it may not resonate. For some, it may. So that's why we do collective readings, so that it's kind of like, here's your message. If it fits, good. If it doesn't, maybe next time, or maybe there's a different message out there for you. But I did want to say that if you are interested in a personal reading, please contact me. My email is always in the description at blossomingsouls1111@gmail.com. Okay. Spirit, what is the general energy today? What is the general energy today of the collective in this beautiful group here that's listening today or on another day? It doesn't necessarily have to be on today, July 4th, but I'm asking for, in general, for today, what is the general energy? Okay. So I feel like some of you are kind of waiting for something, an answer to something, a decision, there's something you're kind of waiting on. So Archangel Gabriel is the messenger. He really is the angel of announcements or something coming in, right? So I feel like he is this messenger who, I feel the energy here of this something coming in that you've been waiting for. Something's coming in that you've been waiting for. A message, an announcement, some news, a decision. And it is July 4th today. So we are kind of in that independence, in that kind of party mode. And, you know, we obviously can't do huge celebrations, but I think most of us are kind of feeling that need to celebrate something, anything, to get away from the monotony of the quarantine and all of the other stuff going on. So I do believe there's something coming in, a message. Archangel Gabriel usually is here, and when Archangel Gabriel is trying to connect with me, I usually hear some sort of noise. In the background, I hear a plane, so I feel like there is some sort of something coming in or going out, or both. It's either a new beginning, an ending. You know, we always talk about that in the messages, but I do feel like there is something that's finally going to set your mind at ease one way or another. Okay? And I also wanted to point out, I was guided to use this painting because this painting is representative of, I call it exit and enter, okay? Exit and enter. I don't know if you can see it here. This woman is, she's walking away from something with an umbrella, like she's protecting herself from a storm. So she's walking away from a storm. And some of us, you know, might like to call them shit storms. But so I feel like there's something that she's been in for a long time and thought the storm would never end. And she's walking away from, see how it's kind of gray here in the background? It's kind of grayish and whatever. And there's raindrops here. She's protected under that umbrella, and she's tired of getting dumped on. That's what I feel. She, now I say she because the painting is of a female. But, you know, I mean, it could be male energy as well. So we all have male and female energy. But, so don't take it as just this is for females. It's not. It's for everyone. But she's has been in this storm. And I feel like these raindrops are representative also of tears. And so I feel like she's exiting, she's walking away from something. And she's under the protection because she's honoring herself. She's under the umbrella represents protection. She's being shielded as she walks away from something. Now, there's raindrops above her, but see over here the sky is blue. And so she's walking into something unknown, but yet it's away from what she has been in for a while. So some sort of situation or whatever. I feel like it's appropriate for today because it is July 4th, Independence Day. And so the energy here, Archangel Michael says something that you've been waiting to hear, or there's a decision, or it could even be a surprise, something coming in for some of you who it almost brings tears of joy, I feel. But it also, this alleviates something, the stuck feeling that you've been in. I feel like I see these hands that have been tied with rope, and I feel like I see the rope, the hands tied with the rope, but the rope is now detached from, you know what I mean? Like the rope has it's done its job. It's kind of worn out now, so it's like, what do you call that when the rope starts to unravel or whatever? So it comes undone and the hands are free. That's what I'm seeing today. The hands are free. But guys, it's not just fate. It's you. It's you being fed up. It's you being like, I don't have to live like this. What am I doing? All of a sudden you find this strength and this courage. And I feel like that's kind of what this is. Some of you have been in a toxic situation. Some of you have been this thinking person here, right? This person who's like, wait a minute, I've been looking at this script here. And it's been the same for years or weeks or months or whatever it is. But there's something else. There's something better. I don't have to go by this. I have to finally stand up and put my big girl pants on, or my big boy pants on. And I have to not just think about this decision, but do it and go forward. Move out of this toxicity, move out of this doldrums, move into something more. I'm going to say, with the blue sky, open water is what I hear. Open water. Like, nothing obstructing your path. So this person's been thinking a lot, contemplating different scenarios, but how much more can you think? So what I'm hearing Archangel Gabriel say is the horn is going to sound, okay? It's going to sound, and it's going to get your attention this time. So whatever you've been thinking and contemplating and overthinking and, you know, kind of staying under this protective umbrella that's been sort of, you've been using it as a crutch, okay? So this person here has been thinking and thinking and thinking. And I feel like this, right? Whatever comes in, whatever comes in as a message, as a something in writing, maybe a decision, something you've been waiting on. It brings you to this place of rest where you can feel relief because now you have an answer one way or another. And it's sort of like a decision is made for you. And I hear the end of delays. And so I feel like this, I know that we've been in Mercury retrograde, but I feel like there's an ending of something stagnant. Okay, that's what I feel. And that you're coming into this place of peace and rest for some of you. Excuse me. So it brings with it balance into your life. You're being restored, guys. Your balance is being restored. Something has thrown you off kilter and you haven't felt right for some reason. Let me just do this. And so, however you've been fixated on something. I feel like some of you have been fixated on something for a very long time. And I feel like you've been receiving guidance to let go of that. But you just haven't. You know why? Because human beings become comfortable in a situation, whether or not it's a toxic or not a toxic. Sometimes that's all we know. And so anything outside of that situation is scary because you don't know what you're getting. But that's why I was guided to this painting. When I painted this, I was feeling the message. I was sensing movement out of darkness, out of a storm. And as she walks through that storm, somehow she knows she's still going to be standing, and she's going to still be standing when that storm goes away. And so she's heading into something more beautiful, blue skies, okay? She's heading into something more beautiful. And Archangel Michael says, don't worry. Thank you, Archangel Michael. It's funny because I was looking at the Gabriel card, and then I said Michael because Michael's here. He's always here with us, guys. But he's here, and he's saying, don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. And he says, even if you're not feeling happy, trick yourself into feeling happy, because that's going to raise your vibration. That's going to change the frequency of your energy and where your energy is. Okay? Dun, 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 dun. That song? Yeah. So he's saying, don't worry, be happy. And even if you're not feeling it, I'm telling you, if you put that song on and kind of sit there and listen to it, and how can you not smile when you hear that song? I hear it in my head really loud. It's like loud volume. Don't worry. Be happy. So if you hear that song or see the video, I guarantee you it's going to lift your mood. So Archangel Michael says, listen, do what you have to do to go forward fearlessly. Play some music that uplifts you. Watch a funny video. Do something. Get your feet moving is what I'm hearing. Because something is coming in. There's a change. And he says, don't be scared. This is in your highest good, guys. Trust me, I've been through some stuff recently in the last few months. And you know, most of you know that, I had a great loss. I lost my son, his physical presence here. I lost him and that part of him. But his consciousness, his energy is with me every day. And so I've been coming, it's a brand new, loss. So I'm coming into this. I know that healing is going to take a while. Grieving is it's not what I thought. it's interesting. But what I'm trying to say here is this. We go through some shit in our lives, and we wouldn't wish it on anyone. But it's part of life. And so we have to embrace, and we have to, sometimes things happen and we don't have a choice. We have to move. This is what happened with me when I lost my son. I said to somebody, I said, listen, how come I'm not in bed every day? And how come I can put on makeup every day? How come I can go to work every day, dive into work? How is that? When I lost something so precious on this plane, I actually was talking to a therapist, to be real with you, because I need to make sure that I have someone who's objective and not emotionally vested in this with me, to kind of hear me out. So, and I said to her, why don't I hate those people that took my son's life? Why? Shouldn't I be hating them? Shouldn't I be fiercely pissed? And so, when fate happens, guys, when something happens that's drastic or just comes in without your control or kind of just shocks you, it's really important to access your support system, whether it's physical, spiritual, whatever it is. It's really important that you ask for assistance, because whatever this is that's coming in for you, it's change and it's significant. When Archangel Gabriel appears, you know this is big shit coming in. You know it. It is life-changing. It is life-altering. Something coming in. So Archangel Michael says, I'm stepping in here too. They kind of tag team together when something like this happens. A big thing, right? And so he says, I'm here too. I'm here to tell you that you're a human being, and yes, you might be scared. But I want to reassure you that when fate is involved, your forward movement after that is, there's nothing to be fearful of. It just is. And it's important to put your faith and trust in yourself. Look at this person who walked away. I feel like, I'm going to give you some scenarios here. I feel like this person, and there's different scenarios, there's different things going on right now with you guys, okay? I feel like this person is walking away from toxicity. I feel like she's walking away, and she's like, okay, I had a vision yesterday of this person that's on this path. And you know how, like, when you're going through your drawers and you're kind of like in a hurry and you're like tossing everything aside so you can find what you're looking for? That's what I feel with this person. She is walking on this path as a fucking empress, okay? Now, excuse my F-bombs, but this is the energy. When this empress energy comes in, I'm just going to go with it. So she's walking on this path, and she is kicking ass. Things are going by the wayside because she's like, I'm done. I'm going to live for me. I'm going to do what's best for me now. And so if you have been using me as a crutch, if you have been sucking the energy out of me because you can't stand up on your own, you know what? No more. I will not let you. I won't. So this woman is like, she's walking on this path, right? And she's like, really? A storm? What storm? Yeah, I'm protected by this umbrella. You can't affect me anymore. Because you know what? I have this beautiful energy now. I'm in the Empress energy. And I'm here not to kick your ass physically. Not to say fuck you very much. I'm here because I have this beautiful energy within me now. I know who I am becoming. Or I know who I really am. And I'm here because I need to clear my own path. I need to get the fuck out of my own way. And I need to be this beautiful empress, this beautiful being of light that I am, whether you're female or male. I am in my path. Not someone else's path off to here. Not that path, my path. And when I'm on this path, no one's going to stop me. That's what this means right here, guys. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And oh my God, do I feel this empress. Whew, guys, this energy is strong right now. And I'm telling you right now, have you been living for someone else? Have you been dropping everything that you've been doing to help someone else who can't get out of her own fucking way? Yeah, this is strong energy. And this is someone I'm usually not with this dropping the F-bombs. But I'm telling you right now, this is who you are. This is who you're becoming. No more will someone use you. No more. You will stand your ground. But you won't do it in stooping to someone else's level. You're going to be doing it in a beautiful, courageous, graceful way. You're going to be picking off things. Nope, I don't need this anymore. Toss. I don't need that anymore. Toss. I don't need, and it's like not even doing it in like hatred or venomous, dialogue. It's more like, I'm going my way now. Have, good luck to you. And whatever situation you're in, but I have to be on my way, on my path now. You have to handle your own problems now. And be, as a reader, let me tell you something. Someone who is gifted, many times people will take advantage of that. And maybe they're the best, they're a great person, they're nice, whatever, but they can't help themselves. And so they will try to come and say, what do you think of this, this, and this? And it's draining. And you know what? I don't do a lot of paid readings. I do a lot of freebies for people that I love. And if I know someone truly needs a reading, I will give it to them. So I'm not one that is like, you want a reading here, it's X amount of money. I'm more like, I know you have a need, so let me help you. But there comes a time when certain people tend to kind of like just suck the life out of you every day with their own dramas, their own problems. And maybe, you know what? They feel good talking to you because after they're done, they feel so good. And I love that. I do. But it comes to that point where it's like, wait a minute. I'm giving my time and my energy, and they don't realize how much energy that takes from people who are gifted to give that support and to give that advice. And you know what? I don't mind. This is what I do. This is my life purpose. I'm here to help and guide people. But comes a time when there's certain people you have to say, you got to stand on your own now, honey. Okay? I tried. I can't be in your drama every day. I can't be in your energy every day. I have a life purpose. I have a mission. I have something that I have to do. And so I've got to walk forward now and leave you to handle your own issues right now. I tried everything. Now it's in the hands of the divine. And so it's like that. It's like this Empress energy here. And so I know people, that I see it within them. That they get to that point where they just explode. And it's like, this is not how this is, guys. This energy, you might feel it. You might feel like you want to say F you very much. Have a good F in life. But it's to use that energy in a graceful way to walk away for you. Not to get revenge on someone else, for you. Because you have to restore your energy, okay? You are safe. You're safe to do what it is you need to do for you, okay? And I know that some of you are like, I don't want to hurt that person's feelings. Listen, you have to look out for you. And I know that some of you are very, very loving, and you're very much willing to give. And that's how we, as light workers, as messengers, as people who are gifted, we get sucked into this vortex of someone who needs you constantly. And that becomes a point where we're enabling. So I don't want to get off the topic here. I want to stay on this message, because Spirit is saying, this is you walking the fuck away. Okay? And I'm not saying go out and end your relationship or your 20-year marriage. I'm saying you've had enough. And I know I've been experiencing this in my own life. I have to protect myself. I have to protect my energy, my mission, my gifts. I have to, for me, because you know what? I made an agreement long ago when I was created to be that messenger, to be that way shower, to be the person who helps others find their light. I can't be sucked into someone's drama daily. If you are having a problem, I will help you with love. And I will help you with the guidance of our divine creator. But I'm not going to allow myself any longer to be sucked down into drama. I will give you the tools. I will help you. This is what this is about, guys. The 4th of July independence. That's what this is about. So, oh, I feel very powerful energy here today. Very powerful energy. Some of you have been trapped in this woe is me energy. Woe is me, woe is me. Why can't I ever have good relationships? Why can't I this? Why can't I that? Well, here you go. Romance angels, they're here to help you. To help yourself. Okay? So that you can have that beautiful romance. You got to kick this shit out of the way, though. This is inner shit for some of you. For some of you, it's actual physical, tangible things. Habits, maybe. People, whatever. But I feel like this Empress energy is coming into balance, though. It's not like this energy where you say, you know, F you very much, whatever. Like I said, this is that energy of grace. Of, okay, this isn't necessary in my life. It's like spring cleaning. Okay, I'm not attached to this shirt or those pair of jeans. You know, that skirt that makes my butt look fat. You're not emotionally attached. So you're getting rid of that stuff. That's how this energy is. It's coming in. Whatever situation you're in or have been in, it is going bye-bye. And you are going to be, it's like you're springing up like a beautiful, whatever flowers come out in the summer. Something beautiful. Blossoming, opening up, finding this strength, confidence. That's what brings this in. That confidence. So you're headed towards something more beautiful. And before you can get into that beautiful new romance, something has to end. And so this crap is going away. Wow. That is very strong. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Woo. There you go. What more confirmation do you need? Time to leave this unhealthy situation. You have been stuck. You have been. You've put up a guard. You've been drained, some of you. I feel like a lot of this, some of this is for people who are gifted, light workers, messengers. It's time to get this show on the road. Get this into action, into higher gear, your mission, your life purpose. And to protect that energy that's yours, to protect the energy so you can move forward and help other people, because we can get stuck on one person, guys. I did it for a very long time. I got stuck on one person and I didn't want to branch out and help other people. And I was stuck because I couldn't see clearly what was really happening in that situation. But this is what I'm being shown this morning. This is me. And I'll use me as an example. This is me walking away. Away from the old storms. The shit storms that happened over and over and over. Cyclical storms. And this is me walking away into this newness, this blue skies, this beautiful energy. Right? Thank you, Archangel Michael, because he used to tell me all the time, walk away. Walk away, walk away. And I would say, oh, from my temptation to, walk away from being tired and, whatever, I would never look at the situation the way it was. I would try to justify it with something else. And he kept saying patiently, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. I would cry. But I can't. This isn't why I'm here. I'm supposed to help this person. I was supposed to be with this person, always. And Archangel Michael would say, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. We will wait patiently. But when the fate is here, it's here. And you will leave. You will walk away from a person, place, or thing, or a habit, or something within you that's not good for you guys. And you know what? You're not going to walk away with kicking and screaming. You're going to get to that. That's why this card says, take your time making this decision. Because you're not going to dilly-dally anymore. Oh my God, that sounds old. It sounds like something my grandmother would say. You are not going to procrastinate anymore. You're done with that. Because you know that didn't work. You know that whatever situation you were in, it wasn't going anywhere. And you were trying with everything you have within you. You were trying your best to put this situation to the right place where you thought it should be, where your efforts, everything that you did, was not changing anything with that situation because that other person was not willing to help themselves. They just waited for you to give your own, your energy, and they didn't have to use their own. So it's time. You're innocent here, guys. There's an innocence here. You had to live this human experience. You had to experience it only to find your own strength. Oh my God, thank you, Empress. I feel this Empress energy so freaking much right now. It's amazing. And so, oh, yes. Thank you very much, guys. This one, I'm using this. I just want to show you this real quick. I love this deck. I don't use it that often, but I'm using it now. And so look, I flipped over the deck. Get over yourself. See? Get out of your own way. Stop thinking that you're supposed to be that hero for that person. Stop thinking you're supposed to be that hero in whatever situation you're in. And let yourself go. Let go. Clear that shit out of your path. Clear that way of thinking out of your path. Because you know what? You're draining your own self. And you're enabling someone else. Now listen, I'm not saying don't help other people. Because that, for me, this is my, I don't want to say job. I want to say this is my mission. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is my life purpose. But when you're in a situation where nothing is going the way it should, it's not moving, not progressing, let go. Let it go. And let yourself move forward, okay? Because sometimes things just don't work out because they're not supposed to. Sometimes things don't work out because that other person, place, or thing, something has to change there, and you're kind of, you don't realize it, but your innocence in this whole thing is preventing a forward movement for another situation, okay? And you are being asked to let the light reveal itself. Let the truth come. Let yourself be following that light. Let your own light come through. Because this other thing, whatever it is, this is fucking 4th of July, guys. This is independence. And you know what I love? I love the fireworks. I love the beautiful, the symbolization of freedom, celebration. This is turning into something beautiful. You're walking out of this storm here and into this, to the light. I'm proud of you guys. You guys are going to do this. You're doing it. And Archangel Michael's been saying this for a real long time, guys. New beginnings and a fresh start. It's time for that cycle of your life to end. I know that's hard to hear for some of you. For me, I denied it for so long. But I am experiencing new beginnings, beautiful new friendships, beautiful relationships. And I am really, really, when Archangel Michael says this, trust it. Because I'm telling you, if Archangel Gabriel is here, then you better believe something amazing is happening. Look at this. You better believe it. Because it's just, you can't stop fate. This is your path, guys. Not someone else's. It's yours. I know that some of you are allowing others to really push your buttons. And it's really draining you. Because typically you are a very passionate, beautiful, artistic, creative person. But you haven't, somebody's been pushing your buttons. And for whatever reason, it's creating a blockage within your path. It's creating it's diverting your energy from being in a good place to a place that's creating anger and all of the opposites of what you should be in, okay? Now, you have the power to create this change, okay? Because we're co-creators, guys. We're not little puppets. We are on a path. Yes, we are on a fated path. But we are also co-creators on this journey with our divine creator, okay? You're not helpless. You're not helpless. I feel like for some of you, it's like it's like getting into the car, put your key in the ignition, or start the car with the button or whatever, how your car works, but nothing's happening. And so you're like, oh, my car's not starting. What am I going to do? And you throw your hands in the air and you're like, I can't get to where I'm going now. I'm going to be incredibly late, or I can't even get there because my car won't move. It won't go. And so, what are you going to do? You're just going to let the car sit? You're going to call in work and say, can't go in today. Sorry, my car won't move. It won't start. Okay? Are you just going to lay down and sulk? Or are you going to call a mechanic? Are you going to call a friend? Are you going to ask somebody to come help you or give you a ride? What are you going to do? Going to give up? Going to get angry and let it stew all day? What are you going to do? We've all been there. You're the one in control, right? So if you can control your moods and your situations in your life, if you can get to that point where you realize you're a co-creator here, the divine has already given you this path, has created you with this beautiful energy and inner power, empowerment to change your situation. Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you say, oh, it's not even a second thought. Okay, I have an alternate. I'll do this instead of that. Instead of allowing yourself to fall into that place where you are despondent, you're really angry, you shut down, you shut out the world because you're mad. You have control over that, right? Just like I have control over the things that I'm removing from my life right now. Because I realized I'm very much in tune with my spirituality, with my divine creator, with my path, my mission. I respect myself enough to be happy and to remove myself from situations that are bringing me down, that aren't working. And there's nothing wrong with wanting the very best for yourself, because you know what? That's how your creator created you, because you are in the image of the best. You do belong with having the best for yourself, because when you do that, you attract the best people in your life, the situations. But some of you have had trouble moving past that. And I know somebody who I can help this person every single day, and I have, but this person won't apply the tools that, the information, the help, and just will go to the next person to see what they have to say, and the next person, and the next person. But you know what, guys? The answer is within you. You are the one in control. So I prefer this person who's like, yeah, I'm in that Empress energy now. Anything and everyone that's been in my path that has been a blockage or a hindrance or toxicity for me, please remove yourself and get out of my way. Because if you don't, I'm going to remove you. I'm just going to take you out of my life. I mean that. Don't take that as in, physically going to hurt you. But you're the one that decides that, guys, not the other person. What are you waiting around for? Are you waiting around for them to say, all of a sudden there's a miracle? Oh, I see now. I haven't treated you fairly. I'm no longer a narcissist. I'm no longer that person who's going to use you every single day. I'm no longer that person who's going to ask you to stop what you're doing to feed into my dramas. No, you're not going to wait around for that. You're going to just move forward fearlessly. You've got much support. You've got this, okay? And see, I feel like there's a a very strong, you've got a lot of support here, look. Okay? This is the Akashic Tarot right here. Cards that I'm using. Sorry, I know this is going on a bit, but guys, I've got to say what Spirit wants to say here, because this is collective and it could apply to different scenarios in your life. But I feel like this person, the angels are whispering in her ear. We're trying to get your attention here, lady. Take your eyes off of that script, because that is only written one way. And it may not be in your highest good. So listen up. And so I see this support coming in. Loved ones that have passed. Angels. Spirit guides. I see them. Right? And I see here, it's like this divine creator here in the doorway saying, listen. Will you... It looks like he has more books or transcripts or something here. There's so much more out there for you. Not just that one thing that you've been focused on here. There's so much more. And it's divine. See how she's looking up from her book or her script, whatever it is? I keep saying script for some reason, for whatever reason. And the angel's whispering in her ear and saying, listen, look over here, because this is a beautiful, brighter path for you. Healthier. Something that isn't written for another person. This is your own script here. Your own divine path. This is your divinity speaking. Okay? It's time. It's time for you. To honor that commitment. Okay? Honor that commitment. The commitment to yourself. To your divine path, to your divine creator, because to that commitment to be the co-pilot here, right? The co-creator here. See the beautiful petals? That's beauty. It's passion. It's creativity. There's so much more out there for you. You don't want to stay in this. Darkness, rain clouds, storms. You want to go into the blue skies. Into that beautiful path for yourself. It's commitment to this truth. Give yourself the best, because that's who you are. It's who you're created to be. Are you living in a world of, are you creating your own poverty? And I mean that in energy and intangible ways. You guys don't believe that you're worthy, some of you, of having the best. And I don't mean go out and buy the most expensive car, the most expensive jewelry, the best clothes. I mean within yourself, around you, the energy, the beautiful, fulfilling, lasting love, instead of the short-lived, unbalanced, selfish. I'm not even going to say selfish with love, because love is love. Selfish does not belong with love. If there's something selfish there in a relationship, it's not love. I feel like some of you are with a narcissist. Okay? There's narcissistic behavior. You deserve the best. Get that shit out of your way and move forward. That's what's happening. I feel that energy very strong. I feel like some of you may be watching or listening to this later. Could be a year from now. Could be months from now. Whenever you're listening to this, get ready. Because that's a surefire sign that you are in that Empress energy. And that Empress energy, when it hits you, whew, you're unstoppable. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah. That's what's happening. It's an investment in you. In your energy. Okay? It's an investment in you. Not selfish, guys. Not selfish. Selfish is, I believe, when you give and you stay stuck in a situation, you're not giving to yourself. Okay? You're giving to someone else. You're taking away from yourself. Now, when you get into that balance and you kind of pluck out everything that doesn't belong and you're in that natural state, you're coming into that beautiful oneness. which attracts other beautiful relationships, okay? So I'm not saying be alone. I'm saying kick that stuff to the curb. That's what this energy is, guys. Okay? You're going to flow with it. It's going to be beautiful, trust me. And then you're going to breathe a sigh of relief because it's like, I didn't know it would feel this good. I'm telling you, you're going to get to that place where you don't feel like devastated. You don't feel devastated because you made that choice. You surrendered to that beautiful freedom to move away from and step away from toxic people, places, or things. And you did it on your terms, not someone else's. I want to end this with a, oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm using their Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. She was a beautiful, amazing person. And this was in the wrong deck. This comes from the Miracles Now deck by Gabriel Bernstein. Gabby Bernstein, okay? I think that's her name. I surrender it all. Amazing how things come together, huh? I surrender it all. But I am going to run these, see what the advice Louise Hay has. She was guided by spirit her whole, last part of her life. Very nice. Very nice. I am worth loving, okay? Now look on the flip side. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. So if you're being treated and you're unbalanced and you're being treated unfairly in a relationship and you've given way more than that person, it's not going the way it should. Are you loving yourself enough? Believe me, it's taken me a bit to learn that lesson. But now that I am finding myself, as I close some doors, other ones open wide. And that beautiful breath of fresh air comes in. Beautiful, beautiful. These messages are amazing today. Yeah. Yep. So I want to just say this. I am safe in the universe. And all life loves and supports me. That's where you're headed, guys, okay? I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can ever imagine. The universe has got your back, guys. The universe has got your back. Okay? I believe this is all Spirit has to say, and I wish you all a very beautiful 4th of July. Be safe, have fun, enjoy, let go. Be authentic you. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. I love when you're here. I love when you make comments. I love when you give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that the work I'm doing. And I know then the work I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. But it also helps me to know that you care. And you're there and you're listening. You heard. Okay? So whatever I can do, please don't hesitate to contact me. And I will end this now in a quick thank you to Spirit. Thank you to the universe for being my ally. And I surrender all as I continue on my journey on this beautiful path that was made for me. I deserve love. I am love. Namaste, everyone. Big hugs to you all. Have a great day.